today will be at 6:10. Zman Mincha will be 7:40. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday, we'll be davening at 6:10. Now for a quick Devar Torah. We're in Parshat Shoftim, and one of the interesting things is right after it talks about judges, it mentions that the important issue of Avodah Zarah, and again, here we go again with Avodah Zarah. It seems every time you turn around in the Torah, there's a statement against Avodah Zarah or idolatry. Why is this so important? Remember the world that the Jews were living in? It was full of Avodah Zarah, idol worship. And the danger of idol worship is not, people think that because people pray to different gods. The idea is that people make God into human, that make God a human, not that they are praying to God differently or they pray to God in a different way. It's when you make God human, what you do is you make it so it's easy for us to commit sin, to commit avodah. Because you say, well, the gods would do this. If you ever look at the Avodah Zarah of the time of the Torah or even the time of the Gomorrah, the gods were immoral and unethical, and they didn't care about your morality or ethics. The idea of religion and morality being one thing together, that came from the Torah. That's the only source. If you went to a Roman and you said the gods would not do this, it would be unethical, he'd look and say, you ever look at what the gods do? They're unethical and immoral. And by the way, this goes across the board to all forms of pre-Torah religions. There's a statement that Egypt at one point prayed to a single god, which is true. However, he became a god by killing the other gods. Okay, it's not exactly a moral stand. The Torah says that God created the world. God wants you to be moral and ethical because God is moral and ethical. And therefore, that's why the Torah keeps coming up against Avodah Zarah or idolatry, not because of any other reason. God wants us to be better, and we have to follow God's lead, not the other way around. Something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanim.